Hi, I'm Mel,
And I'm Janelle.
and this is the Murder Mamas.
Hello.
Welcome.
We are back.
We are back.
God, we've been really consistent, actually.
We
I'm actually really...
I know. So I wanted to make a comment about last week's case.
Okay.
Not like anything on the case, just if you wanted to watch the show. When I went to Google it, a whole different show comes up.
Oh.
And then there's one, it's on Netflix. They're both there. So like that one always comes up first. So type in I Am a Killer Family Affair.
Okay.
And then you can get to the right one. But it'll take you to a different, I was like, what is this? How did we get the episode so wrong? Like, what is happening?
And we both did.
And we both, yeah. So
really out of that.
Yeah. So
I could see me.
Yeah.
Not quite so.
That's true. Okay, so we're going back to Evil Lives Here.
Yay.
And it's episode 4, The Prophet.
Season 1.
Season 1. It's on Hulu.
The Prophet.
The Prophet. So we open up with Kevin Currie. He said this is his first time speaking about what happened in his friend's house, Jeff Lundgren.
It's farmhouse.
In his farmhouse. So we find out that bodies were bound and duct taped and found in his farmhouse. And then we go on with the story.
Mm-hmm.
So they describe Jeff.
They mean Kevin.
Kevin, yeah. As a friendly, down-to-earth, good family man.
Yes. And he says that he loved Jeffrey as a brother.
Yeah.
And they met in the Navy.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it seems okay. Like, great.
Yeah. Also, this was taking place in like a way before I was born.
Yeah.
It's not a while.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah. So we open on April 17th, 1989. It said Jeff committed an act of pure evil.
Pure evil. Jeff was a Mormon.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, this is all from Kevin's retelling, by the way. So he's talking to us about how Jeff's a Mormon. And at some point, he becomes unhappy with the church.
Yeah.
But also says he was excommunicated. So I'm like,
right.
Did you get kicked out or did you leave?
Right.
I'm not religious, so I don't understand those nuances.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm like,
yeah, I
don't know about that.
I don't know. Do they still do that? I mean, they used to do that.
I have no idea. Girl, how would I know?
I don't know.
Kevin says that he's very close to Jeff and his wife, Alice.
Mm-hmm.
And they started to share their teachings and scripture with Kevin.
Yeah.
He says that he felt really connected to their message and that he just felt like they were family.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't have a family of his own. So he's like, I want to be part of their family.
Right.
Which is so sad.
It is sad.
And we learn about some of the other people, I'm like, were they just prey? Like they were just like predators.
Yeah, pretty much. Kevin goes to live with Jeff.
Yes. In Kirtland, Ohio.
Yeah.
Where a little cult is forming.
I was going to say, it starts out the same every single time. Every time we talk about these cases. Someone has to be the prophet. Someone has to be talking to God. Every time.
It never fails.
So people are starting to hear about Jeff and his preachings and everything. So they're like coming to see him. And he's growing his little family. I'm just
laughing at it.
Yeah.
And then we meet Keith Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And he moved to Kirtland to be closer to Jeff. He says he was at the lowest point in his life when he did this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
yeah.
You guys are predators.
Yeah.
Jeff was offering the chance to, quote unquote, go with him and find answers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Answers for what?
What?
He also says there was a feeling of warmth and love in the farmhouse.
Yeah.
And everyone in the group, they never say exactly how many members there were. I think it was like sub 20, so it's not like
it wasn't people. A huge. No.
But everyone in the group called Jeff dad and Alice mom.
Yeah. I didn't like that. I was like, ew. Why would you?
I'm not calling
grown-ass adults.
Yeah, as a full-grown adult, I'm not gonna call another full-grown adult dad.
Yeah.
Unless he is my father.
Right.
But like, no.
Yeah, I got icked out by that.
It was icky for sure.
Yeah.
They say they were quote unquote like a big family.
Yeah.
As the numbers grew, Jeff began to set down some rules.
Yeah.
And his rules are textbook. Yeah. Like, so textbook.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, this is the same story with different players.
Right.
We have heard this 1,000 times because legitimately it's like every single one of these religious factions he feels the same.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
So his ground rule is that he discourages them from interacting with friends and family.
Yeah.
But he's doing it in a way that is manipulative.
Yeah.
So he's telling them, all your friends and family from before you got here, they're not your family anymore. They hate you.
Yeah.
Like,
why would they?
What basis?
Yeah.
Would they hate you?
Yeah.
It's clearly not true.
No.
It's about control.
It is.
He's trying to control them.
Yeah. He doesn't allow them to make phone calls to friends and family.
Yeah.
Like it showed him walking up on someone who was talking on the phone and him like hanging up on them and
being like, you can't do that.
You can't do this.
They could make absolutely no outgoing calls.
No.
And unless it was his idea.
Yeah.
And all calls were monitored.
Like why? She's going crazy.
Then Kevin started to see dark parts of Jeff's personality.
Yeah.
The other thing that this doesn't mention is the period of time from like beginning to end.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many years they were there. If it were years, like I'm not familiar with that information.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even think about that.
Kevin talks about how he got an invitation from a friend to go on a trip to Florida. So he leaves for a week to go on vacation with his friend.
Yeah.
And he comes back and Jeff is like pissed at him.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't leave.
Right.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't have any friends. I'm your only friend.
Yeah.
I'm your dad. Don't talk to anyone else.
Yeah.
And Kevin's like,
what the fuck?
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jeff just sort of ramps up his controlling nature with everyone.
Yeah. And you're not allowed to ask questions.
Oh, God.
No one's allowed to ask any questions or he gets upset. And you have to remember everything he preaches about.
Yeah. So this is where he begins to view himself as the prophet.
This part, I would be like, peace out.
I mean, I would have been like, peace out a long
time ago, but this would have really been like, okay, no, that's my thing.
So some other members of the group too are like, Jeff seems like he's kind of changing.
Mm-hmm.
And Keith found out that, like you were saying, so Keith, there's two people telling us about this. Keith finds out that Jeff did not like to be contradicted.
Yeah.
And he finds it out because he was asking questions and Jeff is like he answered them.
Right.
But then another member comes up and is like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't ask questions.
Yeah.
It's like,
but what? He's like, why would I not be allowed to ask questions about my faith? And like, it wasn't like weird questions. It was spiritual faith questions.
Yeah. And the other person was like, he doesn't like that, especially in a room full of people.
Right.
Okay. So then they have another meeting where they like come back in and Jeff enters the room, lays his pistol down on a table.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, so you know what he was saying.
Yeah.
And it was meant to be taken seriously. So he's like threatening them.
Yeah. Well, the pistol's facing them too.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't just put it down. He put it down to where it's facing everyone.
Yes.
And he's behind the gun.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's scary too, because you're not going to be looking at anything other than that gun.
Of course. Of course. They also mentioned that, like, the reasoning behind it is that you can't question the prophet because he takes his orders from God.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I have the hardest time relating to these.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I don't understand.
Like,
I can't imagine just like picking some random person and being like, I'm going to listen to you talk about the Bible and just be with you.
yeah.
Like, that's just weird to me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's weird. I mean, but it's like the same thing as picking a pastor, right? Or like a church family, which I would say is not weird.
No, because you go to church, then you go back home.
Correct. So in this case, this is weird. Like,
Yes.
full immersion
Yes.
into it.
Like, why does everybody have to live together?
Correct.
Yeah.
In a farmhouse.
In a farmhouse.
I'm like, they made that look cute.
Yeah. And then when the crimes
in the reenactments, I'm like, there is no way this farmhouse looked like this.
No. And then we see the crime scene photos and I'm like, oh, that's not what I was picturing.
Yeah. I'm like, I always got to check myself when I watch the reenactment.
Right.
I'm like, this is exactly how it happened.
Right.
Wait a second. Wait a second. That's not what the house looked like.
No, not at all.
All this prophet stuff is happening, and Kevin tells us that the group begins to, like, compete.
Yeah.
For Jeff's attention.
Yeah.
And they do that by turning into little tattletale spies, like a kindergarten class.
Yeah.
Of all the other members. I mean, this place must have been so fucking uncomfortable and toxic to live in.
Oh, yeah.
The way I would have just left.
Yeah.
So quickly.
Yeah.
And so then we learn about sessions. And, you know, I've heard about these before because I listened to Paris Hilton's book.
Yeah.
Her memoir. And she talks about they would do sessions at her, like, bad kid nature school.
Yeah.
I can't think of what it's called.
Yeah.
Like the outdoor school she got sent to.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like, was this an actual practice back then?
Yeah.
Not that she was that young, like, at the school at the same time, but I'm like, how are you doing the same exact thing that a damaging, harmful school is doing? How do you guys know about the same thing? Where did you both learn this?
Right.
Is kind of what I'm getting at. But a session is basically where anyone who, it was a form of punishment where anyone who broke his rules or challenged his authority is placed into a chair in the center of a circle, and all of the other members surround the circle and just tell them how bad they are for hours on end, sometimes all night.
Hours, yeah. So everyone's just yelling at you.
Yeah. You're shitty and you suck and, like.
Yeah, for hours.
For hours. And you just have to sit there and take it.
Yeah.
Right? It's just crazy.
It is crazy.
But it's just to tear people down. You know, it's like the whole purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. So it's that thing. Okay.
That was scary.
That was scary.
I think we're traumatized from when it used to stop every 2 seconds and go. I'm so glad that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, that was the fluke.
But those sessions began to drive group members apart.
Yeah.
Because everyone there is toxic. They're all losing faith in each other.
Yeah. They're saying nobody could be trusted.
Correct.
Yeah. So then they say, like, the next thing that comes on screen is Jeff soon began abusing his power. And I was like, huh?
He just started?
He just started? What? Where have you guys been?
Yeah, but he soon began abusing his power.
Yeah. Yeah. So But he comes to the next meeting with, what's it called? An AK-47 or something? I don't know anything about guns.
I don't know. Again, that's the reenactment. So, like, I don't know that that's what happened.
Well, no, the guy said it later on. One of Kevin or one of the other guys said it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he brought a AK-40 or whatever.
Yeah. So Kevin says that he begins to notice an increase of violent rhetoric in Jeff's teachings.
Yeah.
So everything's just getting really violent. And then there's mention of the Avery family that moved to Kirtland to join Jeff's following. And this one I find so sad because there's children involved.
Yeah.
And those children are not making this choice.
No.
Those parents are making this choice for them. And it has fatal consequences for all of them.
Yeah.
And that is what breaks my heart. Is like the innocence that get pulled into these cults.
Yeah.
Is so sad.
It is.
But you're right. So Jeff describes killing the Avery family during his teachings. He's like, I'm going to kill them. I want to kill them. He also begins to threaten other followers with violence and death.
Yeah.
So Jeff meets with Keith and his wife, Kathy, to like sit down with them and tell them that another member named Dennis Patrick would be killed unless he could find someone to intercede for him. And I was like, that's weird. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, intercede meant to have oral sex with Jeff.
Yes.
Keith's wife, Kathy, agrees to intercede in order to save Mr. Patrick's life.
Yeah.
But Keith, because of the rules of this establishment, Keith has to also consent, which he says he does.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want Mr. Patrick to die.
Right.
Aren't you married?
Yeah.
Can your wife not do that?
Yeah.
Like, why do you need to come? It's so disgusting. It's just so slimy.
Yeah.
His teachings, like the next bit of this is just talking about how his teachings get darker and focus on violence. And he said that he needed to become a warrior
of God.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then he wants to take revenge on the Mormon temple that had excommunicated him.
Yeah. And not just the building, the 1 mile radius of everyone.
Did you see how many people it said it was? It was like 50 people.
Oh,
I'm like, all right, so we are in a tiny
town. Yeah, that makes sense.
And maybe it was like 80 people or something. I don't remember. Like it was like, and he could have been incorrect, but I was like, yes, this is tiny. Like that's tiny.
Yeah.
80 people to live in 1 mile around the church, like a radius is, it's not little.
No.
He has the group sit around the table to discuss destroying the Kirtland temple. And he wanted to destroy this specific temple because apparently this is where the Lord was supposed to return to the earth in Kirtland, Ohio. the Holy Land. The
Kirkland?
Kirtland.
Oh, Kirtland. It's like Kirtland, the Costco brand. Is that where they're from?
The Holy Land, with thousands and thousands of years of history and relevance.
Yeah.
That Kirtland, Ohio. It's basically Jerusalem. Like, I'm just...
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
So like we were saying, Jeff wants to kill everyone within a 1 mile radius of this temple. He wanted to take over the temple to bring Christ into the world in his own way.
Yeah.
Which is like terrifying.
Yeah.
Because...
And he said his plan was just to kill everyone in their bed. Like, that was his plan.
I mean, it's solid.
Yeah.
People never wake up when there's strangers trying to murder them. So I think that'll work fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But he goes so far as to begin assigning people to murder to these group members. Right. He's like, you get people from on the even side of the street. Right. I'm joking.
And not that, but yes.
But like
they're assigned.
This is like a plan.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not well planned.
No.
But it's a plan.
Yeah.
Concepts of a plan. Ideas of a plan.
Yeah.
Nobody objects to it.
No.
Because
God forbid.
You cannot object to the prophet.
You may not do that.
He gets his orders from God. Kevin says likely they did not think they would actually have to go through with it.
Right. He's getting crazier and crazier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff showed them he was not joking.
Yeah.
Because he brought out a bunch of guns the guns he had planned to use.
Yeah.
He made the group hold these weapons. And Kevin talks a lot about how he had to look down because he was really uncomfortable with what was happening. And he did not agree, but he could not let Jeff see that he did not agree.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of tension in this moment, it sounded like, for Kevin and in Kevin's retelling.
Yeah.
And Jeff is like, so are you doing it? And he's like, yeah, for sure. I'll be there.
Yeah.
With his fingers crossed and winking,
Right.
you know?
Yep.
And then Jeff goes, only 12 members are going to survive this attack.
Right.
And there were 16 people sitting around that table.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, okay, this is like a tiny group of people.
Yeah.
Kevin says he knew Jeff was going to kill him.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is like a buildup of other things.
Oh, yeah, I'm
up
sure.
to this.
Because he was the one that was like butting heads with him and like asking questions. So he knew that Jeff didn't like him already.
I mean, I thought that was Keith, but
was that Keith?
I think that was Keith.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what the motivation was for this.
I have no idea.
But Kevin knew something. Like, he must have done something.
Yeah.
He becomes certain that Jeff was going to murder him.
Yeah.
The day after the meeting regarding the temple, Kevin left. He called a friend for...
Well, I was going to say, one night there was cake after dinner.
Oh, that's right. No, that was the cake thing. Sorry.
Okay.
I misspoke here. No, go ahead.
Okay. They, what's his name? Jeff served cake after dinner, and someone asked, what was the cake for?
Kevin asked, I think.
Oh, yeah, Kevin did ask. And he said it was Kevin's going away party.
Yeah.
Like.
And he tried to act like he had said it in jest.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
Kevin's like. His little spidey senses were tingling.
Thank God.
So he leaves. I think he leaves the day after that cake thing. Yeah. Because he's like, my time's up. Like, if I stay here, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
So he calls that friend from Buffalo, the same one he went on vacation with.
Right.
However long ago. Again, there's no sense of time here. Yeah. Things are just happening. And asks them for a bus ticket. Mm-hmm. And they give it to him, and he leaves. Yeah. And he goes to Buffalo.
I was like, yeah, get out. Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin, go.
But then we hear how this affected Kevin. Yeah. I mean, Kevin is locked in a house for months. He's so paranoid that
he won't leave.
Jeff is going to find him.
Yeah.
I think Keith mentions that he moves around every few weeks.
Like, yeah, he was paranoid.
Rightfully so, though.
No, I get it. Yeah.
We also find out that Jeff was asking other group members if they knew where Kevin was.
Right.
Like, hey, have you heard from him? Do you know where he went?
Right.
And Kevin says, I'm certain that if Jeff found me, I would have died.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened between you guys?
Yeah. Kevin calls the FBI.
Yeah.
And he tells
them... This is months later, though.
This is months later, and he said he waited months because he knew that this plan to take over the church wasn't happening until May 3rd.
Yeah.
So he knew that he had some time to notify the FBI.
Right.
And I think in his mind, he was like, if I let things cool down.
Yeah.
Like, he's, again, paranoid and afraid.
Yeah.
So he calls the FBI to let them know about the plan for the Kirtland temple takeover.
Yeah.
The FBI, doesn't ever follow up with him, but the local police go out to the Lundgren farmhouse.
Yeah.
And when they arrive, everything is gone.
Everything. And nothing happened on May 3rd.
Not a single thing. May 3rd came and went.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Thank God. Yeah.
8 months after Kevin makes the report to the FBI, he received a call from the local police.
Mm-hmm.
The police found bodies buried in the barn.
Yeah.
Keith Johnson says that he fled the farmhouse and gave the police a tip.
Yeah.
Which led them to the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
The reason Keith did this is because the group goes to a class where Jeff walks in and says the Averys are dead.
Yep.
He then goes in to give details about how he murdered the entire family.
Yep.
Talking about how easy or hard each victim was.
Mm-hmm.
He says he first shot Dennis. Well, first had Dennis come in to this barn and put him in the pit, which they all called the pit. So I'm assuming it was used for something else.
Yeah.
Like punishments or something.
Yeah, probably.
Put him in the pit and then shot him.
Yeah.
And then he says the next person he brings in is Cheryl, which was the wife.
Mm-hmm.
And she fought much harder than Dennis did.
Yeah.
But he shot her in the pit.
Yep.
And then he brings in one of the daughters.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
Who also fought. And he ends up having to shoot her 3 times.
Yeah.
Because he keeps missing and she keeps struggling.
Yeah.
And then he shoots the other 2.
Yep. Babies.
Like, not babies, but like
babies,
children.
But young
children.
Yeah.
And as Mel mentioned earlier, they're all found with their faces like duct tape and bound. So he goes in after he shoots them and does that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was not at all remorseful.
Oh, no.
He called on each person in this group, one by one, to have them tell him how they felt about the Averys murder.
Right. That's, it's like, oh God, if you say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
what's going to happen?
What's going to happen to you?
Yeah.
But that's what caused Keith to dip out. And he's like, I'm actually done with that. He gives the police as much direction as he can.
Yeah.
He draws them a map of the barn and the farmhouse. Like, we see the map.
We see the map that he drew out.
It takes the police 8 hours.
Yeah.
To dig the mud.
Yeah.
On this floor. Because it was like icy, hard, and it's like clay.
And it's like a really cold day, and like it's just not fun at all. I can't imagine. You know.
Jeff gets charged with 5 counts of murder, where he defends himself in court.
Yep.
Which was a funny clip to listen to.
Right.
Because he claims that Dennis Avery was a false prophet.
Right. What about his kids?
His kids were too.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Like, thank God you didn't get a lawyer.
Yeah.
Because
they never do. They're so sure.
They're so narcissistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. On October 24th, 2006, he's executed for his crimes.
Yeah.
And 12 of his followers were convicted for their roles in the Averys murders.
Yeah.
What was their role? Like, not telling someone?
Right.
Or leaving?
Well, when a crime's committed and you're in the same area, they can pin it on you too. You don't have to be the one that commits the crime. But they didn't. I don't think they charged him with murder.
They didn't mention what they charged any of them for.
Yeah.
The only thing we find out is that Keith's wife, Kathy, was one of those 12 because she stayed loyal to Jeff.
Yeah.
And that's called your brain on drugs.
Right.
And the drug is a overweight, maybe charismatic man. I'm not sure. Kind of look like John Hamm a little bit.
Yeah.
Like an older, uglier version. And more terrible, arguably. And that was that. That is our prophet. Sir Jeff Lundgren.
Jeez.
Gee, like, put the Bible down.
The Bible down, people.
Go do drugs or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where they start, and it's like all religious and happy and loving to he wants to kill. Like, that escalated quickly. What the fuck?
I mean, is it just that always they have the desire to kill, or they just
weird? Every single one of them.
I don't know. And it's like kids.
Yeah, the kids.
Remember the one who killed his wife and kids in Mexico?
Yeah.
Because he was convinced they were reptiles?
Yeah.
Or he killed his kids in Mexico?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Bro, you're cooked, man. Like,
yeah. get some help.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. But that was it.
That was it.
Bye.
Bye.